God, all of the glory, it belongs to you. You shall get the glory out of what we go through. You get all of the glory, no matter what we say or do. God, all of the glory, it belongs to you. Yes, even your story is all for God's glory. So you might as well praise Him, even in the midst of the storming. Proclaim it here and now, His beauty and awesome power, the grandeur of His goodness even unto the final hour. Because it's all for His glory, even if we should die. We only came into this world for His name to be lifted high. Go ahead, speak as if it were already here, the completion of all creation, the fullness of every life, the sheer joy of our destination. There isn't a real worry in the world. The dead are raised, the sick are healed. The work is already done, the debt is paid, the hungry filled. Every tear is wiped away. Embrace the presence of your Maker, for He has made no mistake, but He is the greatest creator. God, all of the glory, it belongs to you. You get all the glory. That's who the glory goes to. Let us marvel in our reflection that God is purely perfection. Let us compliment our Creator to whom all the glory is destined. No, nothing has come to pass. There is nothing left up to question, because when all is said and done, His glory be our profession. I don't care what it is you're up against, no matter what you're dealing with, even your story is true. It's all for God's glory. God, all of the glory, it belongs to you. Sprout wings and fly. Break free your cocoon. Dream on, dreamer. New life is coming soon. As soon as the sun sets of such glorious display, so shall the sun rise at the dawn of another day. The magnificence of your design, it comforts a brilliant mind, and true beauty never fades, but dazzling does it shine. Amidst the chaos and corruption is the will of the soul. Clamoring in the darkness is your luminous glow. Your light is a hope, a prosperous breach. As you awake, be unashamed, stand to your feet. There is a message to proclaim, a word you must speak. Yes, as an angel from heaven descend like a dove. Bring peace to this world, bring hope from above. Let your revelation be occasion for your story of glory, your inspiration, destination towards which you move forward. From the chains of deep darkness you have rescued your soul. Now let your spirit run free for the world to behold. Should it gaze at your essence and discern your demeanor, it will shake at your perceptions, it will move at your finger. For should it sleep upon a dream, much evil shall linger. But God forbid that you should sleep. So dream on, dreamer. My strength abounds in faith. With confidence I strive against a world full of waste. My brilliance impeccable, my mind intellectual. My spirit is divine, sacred, respectable. My structure is so sufficient, holy with no division. Set on a crash course, impactful to all collision. Words heavy as weights, life or death in my decisions. Got a fire in the belly to consume a false witness. I am the toughest desert flower. I am that concrete rose, unshakable, breaking the very ground where it grows. None can stand against me, I feel compassion for foes. To lose just isn't in me, a victorious soul. I am great beyond comparison, from eulogy to heritage. My lifespan expands a wise man's inheritance. My blessing is highly favored, my presence is dearly savored. I am the utmost desirable propitiation of all creation. No good does not define me, though it was good that good designed me. I am perfection, I am exception, I am the truth, I am the way. I am beyond your expectation. I create imagination. I am great. And one more thing. You are too. Held captive in a maze of my own design, aimlessly wandering in the dark of my eyes blind. I can't quite call it freedom by the way in which freedom is defined, but this is a jail of my own making as a prisoner of the mind. In the jail cell of my imagination, such creations are abominations. They are the undoing of my own life, the mockery of my frustrations. My futile attempts at freedom self-sabotaged by hatred as the prison guards of regret and fear until my hopes have hasted. They chained down my truth, and when love was free, they chased it. They bound my heart in locks of lies to the ends that I embraced it. Fortifying myself inside a fortress of solitude and safety, I thought, hope can't find its way in here. Never again shall it break me. Deceived by my own design, I starve myself of the food I need, depriving myself of water and of every reason to believe. I made enemies of my friends for the sake of nursing fear. It seems that one has lost his mind when sickness he now holds dear. Sadistic and calculating was the cruelty of my own design, yet no bars and chains appear to a prisoner of the mind. Locked up potential is a total waste of time. Life is precious. Coincidentally, so is the value of a mind. From the soles of our feet is our purpose and design, to travel the earth's surface to whatever peace we find. Will we find rest for our souls as the galaxies align? Will our souls rest in peace, knowing the value of our time? Ashamedly I say, so many lives waste away. So many minds are locked up, so many feet are made to stay. So rather soaring in slow motion or stuck, stale in a cell. Our potential needs focus. Dog, you ain't heard? They got Jordans in jail. So many had the opportunity and squandered the talent. Their gift came from above, but their ground was imbalanced. When are we gonna learn that our knowledge is power? See the beauty of our shoes as a withering flower. Put the money on his books now and later on he'll prevail. Get your head in the books now, even if it's not in style. It's not about looks. Don't wait till you're headed to the jail to get booked. You should see the prison population. Their stats would leave you shook. Their highlights would cross you over. Their stories would make you look. Now you can't judge a book by its cover, so from the cover I can't tell, but I encourage you, define who you are now. 'Cause dawg, they got Jordans in jail. No, I wasn't there when it happened, but the promise is real. I know it in my heart that that is just how he feels. To take a brutal beating and then carry that cross up to the top of that hill, spilling blood as he walked. You see, he was on a mission, a man with a vision. He knew that we were watching, so he was a witness to show us he understands all the pain that we feel. He came down to earth and went through our ordeal so that we could trust his word and know the promise is real. No, I didn't see the holes in his hands, but I've been told of the story of a man with holy hands who descended from glory. They say that he walked on water. They say that he raised the dead. They say that he was killed for the simple things that he said. He spoke the truth in love even to those who wouldn't feel. He couldn't do any faking because the promise is real. He had to be true, despite the evil they do. They thought he walked into a trap, but he already knew. You see, he gave them his life just so they could test him. Waited in the garden all night so that they could arrest him. Drag him into court for a chance to confess him. He knew that he'd be mocked, and that as a king they would dress him, crown his head with thorns and seek for him to impress them. All along he wasn't shocked by their misdirected zeal, their hopeless determination, or their manipulative skill. He came for this very reason so that the truth could be revealed. He brought hope down to earth so that the promise could be real. Now we know how the story goes, although I never seen the holes. They nailed him to that cross, blood dripping from his toes. They took him down, wrapped him up, and though his tomb had been sealed, an angel rolled the stone away. He rose that third day, and the promise was real. Hey, there's something different about you. Something they never saw coming. They said you wouldn't beat the odds, so you hit the ground running. Set apart from the start, oh, you were never meant to just go along. But you put the pressure on your peers. You're gonna prove them all wrong. Statistically speaking, they thought by now you'd be done, either dead or in jail. But look at what you've become. Oh, now their eyes are wide open to see the race you will run, to see the distance you'll go. Now they don't watch you for fun. Oh, now they're serious. They're curious at what you could be. Your numbers are off of the charts. You're like nothing they've seen. Statistically speaking, you'd be a fool to go on, but off of the record, you're gonna prove them all wrong. Blind with ambition, you set out on a futile mission with no regard for the stand that they declared you dumb and ignorant. But now your hope is a light made to captivate minds, set apart from the start. Oh, it's your purpose to shine. Now they don't dare to compare you, not by numbers alone. Now they swear that you're rare, but this won't last for long. Statistically speaking, you'd be a fool to go on. But off of the record, you're gonna prove them all wrong. The splendor and majesty of art on a stage doesn't compare to the beauty of words on a page. From the bottled up pain springs infinite rage, but gentle is the voice still calling within. Simple is the choice when you brighten the dim. This world breeds chaos till all hope should fade, but tranquilous is the sound of words on a page. Because when my heart is at war, with this pen I make peace. Beautiful are the words of a poet so deep. The woes of this life surely would drown us. So upon pages we write until reason has found us. Because the story of our life is the book of our soul. With each chapter we write does the journey unfold. Till tears blurry the ink, we see the passion and the pain. Pour out the truth of our soul till it wash away stains. Sound is our wisdom within the quietest peace. In the eye of the storm we stand to our feet. Warm as the blood from a strong heartbeat. More still than a pond like the tide on a beach. Running fast in a field where the feet run free. We scale rigid rocks to the mountaintop's peak. From the point we peer is an old man's age. That deep is the soul of a blind man's rage. That free is the bird from the cold world's cage. That dashing is the sun as the sunset fades. That even the splendor and majesty of art on a stage doesn't compare to the beauty of words on a page.